Alright guys, do you want the chance to win some of these custom printed parts? All you have to do is leave a like on the video, comment down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. I'll be picking the winner in next week's episode. Okay guys, what we're doing right now is we've got all 8 different of the heads lined up here, and then we've got all the different 8 figures. So what we're doing is I've got one of each laid out here, and we're going to go through and basically correspond which head we want with which either American or German, and then which uniform or minifigures. So we're going to go through, and some of these, you know, I'm going to obviously put as Americans. So for example, this minifigure head right here, this is kind of a classic American minifigure head here, right there, as you can see. So I'm probably going to put that with the Americans for now. And then the smiley heads, you know, we want to put that with the medic, so I'm probably going to do that now. This is kind of the 9th head, because we actually have 8 heads if we exclude these. So I'm going to take one of those out. I'm going to put that on the medic right there. So I'm going to set that guy aside. We've got that American there. This is kind of a more American head with the beard, as some history shows that the Germans had to be very cleanly shaven at almost all times. So we're going to put that with the Americans. Probably also going to put this one with the Americans, kind of a generic smiley face. This one has some eyebrows to it. So that kind of goes with all our Americans there. So now let's decide which ones we want to go with which. I'm going to probably put this one with the generic kind of rifleman right there. So I'm going to put that with the rifleman. Then we got these 2 left. I'm thinking, let's see what looks best. I'm thinking the beard with the machine gunner, and then the smiley face with the submachine gunner. I'm thinking, let's see, does that look good? I'm showing you guys, and I'm kind of thinking out loud here. I'm trying to think. I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to leave that, and what we can do here is we can actually put helmets on these guys to further see what they look like. So there's the medic. We might be printing the star, or not the star, the cross on him. So that's the medic. Let's get the rifleman here. There's the rifleman. Here's the SMG gunner. Then we've also got the machine gunner right there. So that's the 4 Americans. So now we have an option of 2, 4, 5 heads for the Germans. I'm definitely going to be doing this head for one of the Germans. I really like this. This is like the generic German head, except it's got some, like, he's dripping sweat, so he's maybe sweating through his helmet, or he's just really hot out or whatnot. So I'm going to do that for one of the Germans. I'm just going to put that on the generic rifleman. Then we've got, I want to find it, this guy. This is like one of my favorite heads. It has the very serious head on the front, and then on the back it's got the like scared face. So I'm going to put that on the, I'll put that on the SMG gunner with the MP40 pouches. So I'll do that. And then let's see here. We've got 3 more options here. I'm thinking, let's do this one on, let's make the machine gunner guy look kind of mean and do that. And then let's do kind of a smirk on the whatchamacallit, commander or officer. So that, you know, I literally just did that on the fly. These might change, but that's kind of what I'm thinking as far as what heads will go on what minifigures. We've got the spare head here, but I think this is more of a, I might save this for another figure. I'm not too sure yet. Or I might switch that out with the, let's see, the medic here. Oh no, that's not the medic. This guy. I might switch that out. Let's actually see what that looks like. This is literally me talking out loud, guys, so let's see. See, like, that looks pretty good too. So I might do that and save the smiley faces for a different figure. My helmet doesn't keep falling off. But I'm definitely thinking I'm going to want to print the medic patch, or not the medic, the cross. I don't know why I can't think of that, but that's what I'm thinking. So let's roll with that for now. So that means I'm gonna probably put all the heads on all the minifigures and assemble them all. I need to order more M1 pot helmets, but I have all the Stahl helms here. So I'm gonna go through and assemble those figures, so then we can further really start putting figures on the mock. We're also gonna look for what weapons I have to go along with these guys, because we're gonna have to order some more of those as well. So let's continue working on that right now. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do before we start working on the MOC and whatnot is I'm gonna clean up all the stuff around it. There's a bunch on the table like over here, and then there's some back there. I'm just gonna clean off all of this table, and we're gonna get like all these bins off and whatnot so we can really take a look at the MOC itself and then start applying all the fine details to it. And then we're also working on, I'm putting all the heads together on all the minifigures. So we're gonna work on that, and I'll be back with the next clip where this should all be clean and we should be working on the fine details on the MOC itself. Okay guys, what I'm doing now is I'm fishing through all my accessories, trying to find all the American and German weapons, accessories, helmets, backpacks, munitions, you know, everything you can think of as far as that relates to World War II, German or American. So I'm doing that, and I found quite a bit, so I'm separating them out, and basically I'm trying to figure out how much I actually have to order, because obviously I'm trying to save money, so what I have I'm not going to reorder. And basically what I was able to find is I found a bunch of the old not only minifigures but weapons and accessories from Battle of Peleliu, and then we also have a bunch from the Sinai Desert. So what I'm doing here is I'm sorting out. This is the pile from Sinai Desert, this pile over here is from Battle of Peleliu, and this is the pile of stuff that I'm keeping and will be able to use for the D-Day MOC. Then I also have this little bin here of some more accessories. So if I pan the camera down here and zoom in, you can see some of the different accessories here. We've got everything from shells, we've got a couple heads, some more helmets, some blood pieces, smaller arms, grenades, some backpacks. And then, for example, like in here, I got some gas masks, some ammo chains, you know, more helmets, ammo clips, little stuff like that. So all this stuff's going to be used for the minifigures and whatnot in the MOC. The minifigures are actually completed and assembled off camera there. So I'll show you guys those in a second. But I'm going through the rest of these piles here, finding all the stuff I have. I'll probably put them with figures, see how many figures I can actually fully equip with accessories, and then we'll go from there and see if I have to order some more. But for now, that's what we got going on, guys. I'm going to keep sorting through and sifting through these, and I'll keep you guys posted. One other thing I found was a bag of, I showed these off, or not off camera, in the last clip I believe it was. These are from the Battle of Peleliu. There's a bunch of spare yellow heads in there, and I took them all off the minifigures here, so we got a bunch more head options, because we'll be switching out some of the minifigure heads so they don't all have, you know, the same 4 different types of heads, or, you know, I guess technically 8, because there's 4 types of Germans and 4 types of Americans. So we'll try to switch it up, so we'll add a little more detail that way. I also found a bunch of these sandbag pieces, so I'm going to try to figure out a way to incorporate these on the German side, maybe up by the Flak 88. Not too sure how I'm going to use those yet, but I'd like to, because they're great detailing pieces. So just a couple other things I found. I'm going to keep working on the minifigures, and I'll keep you guys posted along the way. Okay, so here's what I got so far. I got all the Americans that I have pot helmets for. I got maybe, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I actually got a good amount more off camera. They're my personal collection, so I'm probably going to have to use those. But, because we're obviously going to need a lot more Americans than we are Germans, because one, the Americans, there's going to be a bunch in each Higgins boat, plus along the beach there's going to be a lot of dead Americans, and then there's also going to be a lot of, you know, ones up against the beach wall itself and whatnot, hiding behind cover. But then on as far as the Germans go, we're not going to need as many, because just proportionally speaking, the MOC, only like what, maybe a third to a fourth of the MOC is German occupied, so there's not going to be as many Germans. But I went through and I've started adding accessories and some weapons and whatnot to some of the minifigures here. So for example, here we got a German guy. I'm trying to just switch it up and use different accessories and whatnot. So he's got like a bandana on. We got a couple guys, like this guy I think looks pretty freaking awesome with the black bandana on. He's got his ray gun there, just kind of as an Easter egg in his MP40. And then, you know, of course, we've got some Americans. I put some backpacks on some of them. We got the shotgun and the shotgun shell there. So, just trying to add some more detail. Obviously, I'm going to have to order some more American helmets and whatnot, but we're going to start with this. I think this will be good as far as the Germans go. I have, you know, all the Germans have helmets. Like I said, I have all the German helmets. I just don't have all the American helmets. So, we'll probably get at least all the German figures placed in this episode, and a very good portion of the Americans placed. So, let's work on placing these now that they have accessories. And then, of course, we've got some more detailing pieces that we're going to use in the MOC. So let's go ahead and work on that now. Okay, so what I did was I took all the tank traps, I moved them around, and I started laying out some barbed wire. And I thought to myself, originally I had the barbed wire kind of in a line, and the tank traps were kind of on both sides of it. But then I was like, what if I put the tank traps behind the barbed wire, have a little bit of open beach, and then have the barbed wire? And I looked at it, it looks really good, but technically this is reversed and not accurate. So I was looking through a D-Day book I had. It didn't really have many good pictures, so I was Googling around, and basically what it was a bunch of different obstacles. Then it was the hedgehog tank traps, and then barbed wire was behind those closest to the beach wall itself. So I'm going to reverse this, put the barbed wire back along here, and put the hedgehogs in front, and that'll be more accurate. Hopefully it looks good. I think it will. So I'm going to flip that around now, and then also in the next clip I'll probably be talking about that, but also what I've done up top as far as the German figures go. So let's keep working on that. So I switched it, so now the barbed wire is in the back, and then we've got the tank traps spread out up front. I might be moving some of these up further so there's kind of a clear path between the beach and whatnot. It might look good. I might play around with that, but this is what it currently looks like. Make sure you guys leave me plenty of feedback in the comments, because these are kind of the final episodes that I'm doing the detail work, and I really want your guys' feedback on anything you can think of. So that's what that looks like, and then I'm going to adjust the camera, and we're going to talk about up top, up there, what the Germans are looking like as far as minifigure placement goes and all that fun stuff. So let's do that right now. Okay guys, so this is what we got going on. I would say up top is, I would say 85% done. There's a couple other things that I'm waiting for parts for. For example, I need more flame pieces. I'm going to make that explosion back there. And we've got figures pretty much everywhere. I don't want to go in depth as far as what the figures are doing, because that's kind of the point of the finale video. But I want to give you guys just this quick overview. If you can think of anything else as far as where figures should go, let me know. I'm thinking about maybe having some random guys up there standing up in the grass shooting, you know, down at the Americans. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe even a small mortar team hiding out maybe in the grass back there trying to lob some mortars or whatnot. Any ideas or feedback, let me know. Like I said, I don't want to go in depth kind of what's happening in here, because that's kind of the finale videos. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, obviously it's looking good because we've got minifigures, so I might give you guys kind of a quick overview. So let me pick up the camera here. I'll zoom in for you so we can see some of the action going on. You guys can give me some more feedback. And then, of course, if I open up the bunkers carefully, they are packed with minifigures, so that is more detail in there. So let me know what you guys think of all these minifigures. I'm probably going to cut to the giveaway winners now, because this is probably a very long episode. But we still, like I said, we got about 85% done up top. And then we're about, you know, we still got to start placing figures as far as the Americans go. So we're probably about 30% done on the beach itself as far as the final details and whatnot. But I got some parts to order. But let's do the giveaway winners, and then we can wrap this video up. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to be picking the winners from episode 32 and 33. So we got 473 unique users found. So let's pick the winner from episode 32. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Corporal Bordy, he says, cool. So guess what? All you have to do is send me an email, x39@x39brickcustoms.com. Full name, address, all that good stuff, and we can figure that out. And I believe that was for some custom World War II minifigure parts. So let's do the winners from 33. So same thing, it was for, I had some, not misprints, just random colored prints that I'm going to be giving out. So let's pick the user or the winner here. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Hashtag subscribe to UClonTrooperX. So Odwin Diamond, all you have to do, once again, send me an email, x39@x39brickcustoms.com, and we can figure this out, and I can get those prizes out to you. So without further ado, guys, we're going to wrap this video up. Stay tuned. We got some more stuff to talk about, though. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap things up for episode 34, I believe it is, of Building D-Day in LEGO. We got a bunch done this episode. I don't know how long this video is. I'm guessing pushing 15 minutes or so. And I hope you guys enjoyed all the content in the whole video. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below any feedback you can think of as far as making the MOC better, more accurate, anything and everything. Make sure you guys post in the comments down below. Make sure you guys share this video with your friends. Post about it on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, so we can spread the word, because the finale is coming up here within the month. So I'm very excited about that. Once again, I got parts coming to kind of finish things up as far as the minifigures go. And hopefully next week we'll be working on the American side and maybe finishing up the Germans if all the parts come in. So we're totally wrapping things up as far as the MOC is coming to an end, but stick around because these last final episodes are always really cool because we're dealing with custom minifigures, accessories, and all that stuff, and I think that stuff's really cool. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Make sure you guys check out the last week's episode right there. Make sure you guys check out the complete playlist right here so you can rewatch some of the previous episodes if you missed them. And make sure you guys subscribe by clicking right there. That'll also help you enter into the contest for next week's episode. So without further ado, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.